Hello everybody and welcome back to Innocentius Plays Aurora 4X. It has been a while since I recorded the last episode because I had some computer troubles, but now I am back. Everything's working again and I can finally go and play the game. It has been horrible living without a computer. I've had my laptop, but it's just not the same. It's such an old crappy thing, but I don't know. Feels good to be back, guys. So it has been a while since I actually played this game because I could access it. But looking at the log over here, it seems like we were... Alright, we were designing our carrier with some fighters. This was the fighter leader with some active search sensors. But it's a fighter active search sensor. Why did I do a fighter active search sensor? Probably because of it didn't need that much of a range anyway, and this way it could pick up everything. And it was probably the smallest one available as well. Is this true? Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's probably the reason why. I could do the missile, but so it could also detect missiles. Because what kind of weapons do we use on the fighters? I think these were our fighters. No, this was the old fighter, the Enterprise. Portland was our carrier. Yeah, it comes back to me. The Oliver H. Perry, yeah, I remember. These were our fighters. We had two Gauss cannons with a range of 40,000 kilometers. Oh, that's fine. I think the bell cap can have the fighter active search sensor, and that will be fine. All right. So we have a lot of things in here that are obsolete. Let's start doing that. This sensor is stronger than this one, so this one is obsolete. We don't need ICBM launch controls anymore. And we have some missile sensors, which this one is weaker as well, so these will be our controls. So we have some fighters, fire controls, while this one is by far weaker, so I'll obsolete that one as well. CIWS, it's fine. We don't have cloaking or any of these. Do we have? No, we don't have cloaking. Engines. Right, there was something weird with these two engines. If I obsoleted one of them, then the other would also be obsolete or something like that. So let's keep it like this. Gauss cannons, this one is definitely obsolete. Jump engines, lasers, magazines, missile launchers, we don't use ICBM silos anymore. Missiles themselves, we don't need ICBMs anymore. Particle beams. And shields standard. Alright. So we have obsoleted all our tech. Alright, when we were pre-building like engines and such already with our industry, so we can pump out our carrier faster. It's starting to come back to me a bit. The mines and terraforming installation are on hold at the moment. Right. And now we wanted to design a missile ship, if I'm correct. How are mining doing? Earth is almost empty. We are suffering from corundum crunch, kind of. There's no corundum almost left on Earth, but we have a large stockpile of fuel left at the moment. I believe one of our planets had corundum. Was it Mars? Yeah, Mars did. And it is sending it to Earth. So that should be fine, I think. Luna did... Oh, wait. Corundum is something else. I was thinking of thorium. Corundum was used for building mines, right? Yeah, but so it was built for we will use it for building mines. And corundum, there's a large supply here, and I think we're using less of it. Yeah, I think we're using less of it than we are actually getting from Mars, so that should be fine. Thorium's over here. Titan had some... Alright, that's a lot of titanium as well. And these things are producing stuff. And am I buying it from them? Yeah, we are buying it from each of them. Are we sending it? Because it's something I usually forget. Yeah, see? Something I usually forget is sending the civilian mine things to Earth. Think every now and then I think about it, but I always assume that I do, and I never do. See, they have stockpiles of lots and lots of resources ready to ship to Earth, but I just forgot to do it. So now that's all said and done as well. What are we researching at the moment? Well, we have 27 available labs, so that's something. I'm not gonna assign them right now, because if we were to start designing our missile cruiser and our missiles, we will need the labs. Yeah, I guess that's all the important stuff. So let's start designing. Go back to this screen, design. So what do we want? We want a missile cruiser. And a missile cruiser needs to have things to fire missiles with, and missiles to fire. So we want anti-missile missiles. That will be a missile size of 1. Go to the missile design screen, and you have missile size points. You need an engine, of course, and then you need to put a warhead strength, some fuel, and the rest is optional. So what I want is a missile of size 6 and a missile of size 1. Size 6 is the smallest missile type for sensor scanning and stuff like that. If I build a missile size 5, it will still count as a missile size 6 for sensors. We've encountered that already when we were designing our missile sensors. So we're gonna make an anti-ship missile of size 6. And we also want an anti-missile missile, which will be size 1. And you can see here right now it's size 1.5 anti-ship missile. That's because we are in total spending 1.5 missile size points on the missile. But if I drop this to 0.5, then all of a sudden it becomes an anti-missile missile. The game recognizes this is a size 1 missile. This is probably meant to counter other missiles. And the thing is, most missiles don't have any armor. We can add armor if we want, but usually they don't have any armor. And therefore we can design an anti-missile missile which has a warhead strength value of 1. And we can make this smaller, so if we have 0.1, it has a value of 0, so that's too small. But we can go around 0.3 maybe? 0.4. In 0.4 we already get 1 value of warhead strength. So let's go, let's see, 3.5, that's enough. 3.4, that's enough. 3.3, no. So we need a warhead strength of 0.34. And we probably need a lot less fuel as well. And that means we can spend more on agility and the engine itself. So I think we need about 0.1 fuel, because anti-missile missiles need to go really fast, but not really far, because the missiles, we can only detect them in about, what was it? I think about 3 million kilometers, something like that, I guess. The Portland is our carrier. It has a missile active sensor, and they go until 3.4 million kilometers. So it only needs to go 3.4 million kilometers, and that's if we want to hit it at the most edge. So what we want to do is create not an engine but a missile engine. There it is. So if we have a fuel capacity of 0.1, then maybe we can even go lower. If we can go like 0.06, then we can have a 0.6 anti-ship missile. We can have a point. Why is it anti-ship missile actually? Maybe because it's too small? Yeah, maybe it's because it's too small. Anyway, if we can go like 0.06, then you can build a missile engine that is the size of 0.6, which is quite large for a anti-missile missile, I think. Of anti-missile, yeah, anti-missile missile, but it's gonna be really fast and therefore have a really high to hit chance. We're gonna go maximum engine power. The maximum is 0.6 over times 6 over here. Fuel consumption, we're gonna use the best technology that we have, also for the drive technology, and then we're gonna ramp up the missile size for the engine, and we're gonna have a 2.88 engine power missile engine. And I'm thinking this will be a really good engine for our missile. We can get quite a lot of speed out of this. So let's create this project. Now we also want a missile engine for our anti-ship missile. And we're gonna go drop down the engine power a little bit more. We want to get around, what was it, 125 kilometers, I think. No, not this screen. We need this screen. I think that's our longest range. 123. So that's the longest range we can see enemies coming. So we want to be able to hit around that range. So I think around 4 times engine power should be enough. And we're gonna make it a bigger engine, of course. We're gonna make it a size 2 engine. 6.4 engine power with this much fuel usage. I think this should be fine. I hope so. I'm not sure. I'm more sure about the anti-missile missile, but about this missile I'm not sure. So let's create this project as well for the missile engine. Now, what else do we need? We need, of course, a missile fire control. We're going to use the best active sensor strength, EM sensor sensitivity, and now we wanted minimum resolution about 5,000 ton. That means any ship that's about 5,000 ton we can hit. And then we're going to make it a missile fire control. What this does is already like increasing the range massively. We can hit up to 50 million kilometers right now, which is good, but not good enough. We can hit about 100 kilometers right now. It's better, but this is pretty much the same range as our active sensors. I think this should be fine. Maybe we can go a little bit lower, but nah, we keep it at this. And we want some electronic hardening. That means that electronic damage by, for example, microwave beams do not destroy the missile fire control, which means we would not be able to fire at all anymore. So yeah, that's a lot better. Alright, and we're gonna create this project as well. And what else do we need? We need magazines for loading our missiles into the missile launcher tubes. So we're gonna have the best feeding mechanisms, the highest ejection chance. If a hit gets scored on the magazine, it has an 80% chance that it will eject the missiles, and therefore it will have a 20% chance to explode everything inside of it, and that will do a lot of damage to our ship. So we would like to avoid getting our ship hit on the magazines. We're gonna make it one size will carry 15 size points of missile. So if we make it a size 8, it will do 120. And we carry a couple of those, then we will be able to have about 15 salvos of the anti-ship missiles, I think. and a couple of anti-missile missiles. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Alright, and we can increase the hits to kill. That means they become more durable, they need more damage on them before they actually get the chance to explode. And it will reduce the amount of capacity. So I'm gonna keep it at 1. High risk, some reward. And of course we need some place to launch the missiles. So we're gonna make a missile launcher size 1 for the anti-missile missiles. Fastest reload rate, we only have one. It's gonna be ship-based, not PDC, and it's not gonna be reduced in size. If you reduce in size much more, you can actually get box loaders, which you can put on fighters. That means they will not be able to reload themselves. They need to be reloaded in a hangar bay. And that way you can design a fighter who has a couple of missiles with them, fires them at the enemy, goes back to the carrier to restock on missiles, and does it over and over again. Can be another fighter design, maybe for the future. And yeah, we're gonna make this one. Great. And we're gonna make the same one for size 6. Great. So that's pretty much all the technology that we're gonna need for our missile cruiser. And we're gonna have some technologies over here. This is the harder one. So you're gonna get about 2 research labs for this. 5th of August. You're gonna get 2 as well. Yes. Which will be done the 24th of July. Yeah, something like this. Okay. We have some fire control. Right? Yeah, here it is. The missile fire control. You're gonna have about 4, I guess. I want to finish them around July. No, you need a lot more. Yeah. 7. And then there are a couple over here. So the what do you call it? The missile launchers are over here. So this is definitely the smallest one. So you're gonna go with him. I have about 2. The 19th of June. It's plenty of time. This one you can have 2 as well. And you're gonna be the 27th of July. Yeah, it's about fine. And do we have anything else over here? Should have. Yeah, the magazine itself. And I have 2 as well. Great. And let's see, when will you be done? In August, get a 3rd one. You'll be done mid-July. Did we have anything else? I don't think so. No. No. Okay. So that's all. And we need to wait for these things to be done before we can actually start and do the ship design. So let's put you around 15th of July, get you down the 7th, that's fine, 11th, 5th, so they're all in the beginning of July now. Just pump it all up a little bit so we're out of laps. Alright. Now that's gonna be it for the first episode, I think. The first episode of my restarting recording this. I'm really happy to be back, and I'm really happy for all of you that stick with me during this downtime and kept watching whatever I had, and hopefully you guys will keep enjoying this series as we're going to continue. Thank you guys for watching, and I really hope to see you all next time. Bye bye.